I am going to walk you through the process of producing my song Bloom. I'm no professional and I am an absolute beginner when it comes to production. I have been deeply humbled, let me tell you. I think I had in my head like, oh, I've edited videos in the past. I've worked in graphic design. I know my way around various apps and computer skills. Music production has completely humbled me. I have really struggled. I started working in Pro Tools, and to be honest, I was so overwhelmed. I felt like I didn't even know the basics or where to even start. And after having some conversations with different people, I ended up just going back to GarageBand. I have been very happy with GarageBand because it is so simple and it's allowed me to learn the absolute basics. I don't want to spend a bunch. In this economy, come on, I'm trying to save my money. So my setup is as humble as it gets. I have an audio box that I believe is from 2012. For Christmas, I asked for some recording stuff and I got it, and for some reason decided to keep it after all these years. I pulled it out of storage and honestly it's been working great. It connects perfectly to GarageBand and I have no complaints about it. I have upgraded a microphone and I got it used off of a local market and love it, happy with that. I have the headphones from the original recording set that I have. I do plan to upgrade those in the near future. I do feel like that might be the next step. I feel like the headphones I have is just not hearing the things I need to. So that's the next step. I did get like a mic stand and I have a guitar that can plug in. That's really my setup. It's really quite simple. I can't justify spending a bunch of money on equipment if I don't even know how to compress my songs, you know? So, first things first, I need to figure out some drums for Bloom. I am looking for gentle, yet got a good punch, if that makes sense. I don't really know my drums. I would love to learn drums sometime in my life, but I'm gonna just go through some splice sounds. My goal is to find one that I like and I can just loop it throughout the song. And then from there, I plan to record guitar, really get the base of the song. The thing is with production is you really have to structure it and really understand the structure of your song. And so I feel like starting with drums and then guitar helps me create that structure so that then I can add the vocals. So let's figure out some drums. Okay, here is the original stack I created. I feel like it's a little too harsh. I have a couple different like layers onto it, so I'm trying to the only part I really like is that with the hat. That might work. But then I found this that I think will work really nicely. I think this might actually be perfect. And honestly, this is like one of the first things I clicked on. So that was really easy. And I don't really want to search through my others if I like this one, you know? Petals move by with the breeze, only sharing my body. sun, just keep moving. Yeah, I think that will work. I set up the GarageBand file. I set my key of the song. I am going to set the tempo. The drums were at 130. So I'm going to set the tempo there. And then we're going to add the drum loop. Then I do believe I want to add a little more of a hat drum sound to it. I know I have a hat somewhere. I want it pretty gentle with not like a long tail. That's pretty good. I'm gonna add this. I don't exactly know where I'm gonna put it yet. There's already a background drum. I think I want to put the hat like every other. That's the hat added onto this loop, which I like. Petals move by with the breeze, horns shift in my body. I like it. I feel like that hat goes really well with the melody of the vocal. So I don't think I'm going to do anything more to the drums than that. I'm keeping it simple, and I'm going to just loop it for the entire song. Once I like get the guitar in and maybe even the vocals, then we can maybe add a little bit something here and there, especially to like maybe have some type of variation with the chorus or something. Or maybe like when I sing the blooming, that might be a nice like part to add a little bit more drums there. I personally find so much joy of like writing the song just playing on my guitar, but when it comes to production, I really have to like hone in on the structure, like how many counts is the verse, how many counts to put before like the intro and between the verse and the chorus. Sometimes can be a little bit maddening, but it's good. So I am going to kind of listen to the drum as I'm playing and figure out how many counts do I want everything to be, essentially. I think it's as simple as 8 counts before the first verse, and then there's like 4 different lines within the verse times 2. So we're looking at 8 of one chord, and then we'll start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel pretty good about that, and pretty easy. We're working with simple, and I am not mad about that. I'm gonna run through it before I actually like press record. Yep, it's gonna work, but I also realized I never put a capo on, and I never tuned my guitar. So that sound did not work. The beat is exactly what I wanted, honestly. This really worked out well for me. Sometimes it takes so many different tries, and honestly, it could still go wrong, but right now I'm very happy with it. I need to tune my guitar. I'm gonna record this guitar, and then I don't know if I'll do it today, so it might cut to a different day. I'd like to take my setup upstairs into a different room. I feel like there's a better sound. It's fully carpeted. It has a ton of clothes all around it. I also have some foam to like help with the sound of the mic. I will do my vocals in that room, as well as I might record this guitar with this song. This one is not an acoustic electric, so it would need to be mic'd up, but I'd love to get that sound of that guitar onto the song. My dad actually made that guitar, so it just has like even more of a special place in my heart, but I just also really like the sound. I might add that later on, but for now we'll get this guitar recorded and then we'll go from there. Let's like triple check the sound here, make sure I'm liking it. I like it. Alrighty. Let us add some guitar. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Let's do it. Oh, okay. I got to the bridge and then it started looping. Which, to be honest, I don't really know what chords I want to use for the bridge. Confession. Kind of thought of like doing the same as like the verse, but switching it. So this one first. And this moment teach me the feeling. Hi, cowboy. Hi, buddy. You want to go for a walk, huh? Let me listen to this, and then we'll go for a walk. All right? Spring makes everything more green. All this care, you convince me to ride a bike into the city. I've never felt more alive. Come on. Yeah, say hello. Oh, say hello. Oh, so sweet. Yeah. Just want to get on camera. Should we go for a walk? Okay, dog has walked. Ate some lunch. Have a bit of a headache, but it's gonna be just fine. We persevere. I got some espresso, so we're gonna be fine. I just want to finish getting this guitar. Pretty good. I think we're done with guitar for now. Something I also forgot to mention that I did purchase is I did get a MIDI piano. I learned a little bit of theory when I was a kid, but I couldn't like write out a song using theory. I might use that to add a very simple bass. TBD. I don't really know if I'm going to do that or not. I don't know if I'm going to add any piano, but I've been really enjoying like adding some synths. That's been kind of fun, and I really like the sound of that. I might do that today as well. Okay, I took a little bit of a break. Felt like a hit with a migraine. I did grab my MIDI keyboard. This is what I got. iRig Keys 2 Pro. This was what one of the recommended ones I found on the interwebs. So I think it's pretty entry level, is my best guess. And honestly, I have yet to figure out some of the buttons and the knobs, but I have figured it out enough in order to record and get some fun synths or bass like we're gonna do today. And I've actually never added a bass yet, so gonna be a first time for everything. We love it. I do want to mention that the guitar and the drums went very smoothly. And I'm kind of actually shocked. Sometimes that could take forever. It can be quite agonizing to find the right drums and to do the guitar. And I keep thinking, is this too good to be true? And it just might be. It's too soon to say. It went very smoothly. I really am shocked at how smoothly it went. Like even like the transition when I had to like when it cut me off and I had to jump back in during the bridge, like the transition sounds beautiful. You'd never know. I'm shocked. I think it's just a good day. Good energy is in the air. Bloom is just working out. And it's also worth noting is I've tried recording Bloom a few times. And if you watch my video of me explaining the writing process and the different voice memos, when I've tried to record it using the original lyrics, like the draft 1 lyrics, it just never worked out. It never sounded good. I just didn't ever love it. And it's feeling quite relieving. I really have a solid foundation for the song already. And I've probably only spent less than an hour on it. Actually on the computer. Writing it, I mean, we're talking 2 years it took to write the gosh darn thing. Granted, I just needed some ideas to come here and there. But I'm going to hook up my MIDI piano. And then we're going to start adding some bass. And I'm going to figure out how to do that. I don't actually know. I have an idea, but we're going to figure it out. I spoke too soon. I can't find the cord to plug in my MIDI piano. Me being all, this is going so smooth. This is great. LOL at me. Have I used this since I've moved? I've used it. It's gotta be here. You know what we love? Problem solving. We love problem solving. Figured it out. Got my headphones again. These are like the oldest thing ever. 2012. Insert photo from 2012. Did I ever really record back in 2012? No. This is why we're doing it now. Okay, let's set up an actual MIDI track. It's all about knowing your settings, my people. Sounds good, huh? Okay, I got 8 counts of the first note in, and I'm feeling a little bit better. Because MIDI is just so buildable, I'm literally just recording one, and then I'm going to go back in and like track it with the song, like fit it where it needs to go. The cord's so touchy that it's like not staying on, so oh my gosh, that's so annoying. It might just not be the day for a bass. Problem solving, truly maddening. It was working 2 seconds ago. What am I doing wrong? I don't know yet. Probably because I said this wasn't going really well. And now, just gotta be humbled a little bit with technical issues. I'm gonna keep playing around with it, but I might have to give up on the bass today. Try it a different day. Different energies, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm a good problem solver. I think I can figure these things out. I know my way around settings and various computer issues. But sometimes you're just freaking stumped. Freaking technology is just not on your side. And sometimes it just takes a different day. So we might be in that boat. I don't know the answer right now. And I don't know why it's not working. Literally, it worked for like the 2 chords that I did. might be time to take the dog for another walk and take a little bit of a break. I don't know what's going on. Can you tell that I'm a beginner? Yeah. Who needs a vocal booth when you can make this little contraption for 15 bucks? You got a closet, carpeted room, and some hope. Hello. We are recording vocals today. It is a bit of a janky setup, so I got the computer. I made a little vocal booth for myself. We're doing it in like my closet room. I think it's gonna be most ideal because there's a lot of clothes, there's a lot of carpet, and it's a little bit quieter, not as many windows or whatnot. Definitely a janky setup, I won't lie. The biggest thing is we currently don't have electricity up in this room. It like went out about a week ago and we have yet to get an electrician in here to fix it. Apparently they have to go into the attic and it's quite a hefty job. So no electricity, so I'm currently running an extension line. The things you do to get a good sound, I guess. But yeah, I'm hoping to get vocals done today and then possibly recording another round of guitar using my fully acoustic guitar. So I'll set up 2 different mics to do so. But we'll see how far I get. I did some vocal warm-ups as I was getting ready for the day. We're gonna do this thing. We're gonna do it. Vocals, I either love doing or it really stresses me out just because sometimes you just like can't get it for one reason or another. But at the end of the day, I love singing. It's all part of the process, but I am excited to get vocals to this song. I was really happy with the drums and the guitar I have gotten, and so I'm really excited to nail like the final melody that I have and then get some vocals. Let's do it. Our love just keeps blooming. Let's just record around, shall we? Petals blow by with the breeze. I'm getting good sound. My contraption is working. Moments of feeling seen between you and me. Keep forgetting the lyrics, so we gotta trim and retry. Endless moments each spring to feel alive. Oh shit. It repeated itself. I almost had it too. Okay, to be real nitpicky, the lyrics go, petals blow by with the breeze, a whole new shift in our bodies, and I just said in my body. So we can change that. It's fine. Whatever. A whole new shift in our bodies. Okay, I did one more run through all the way. Get some good, another stack of vocals in there. I felt like some pieces of it were kind of quiet and I kind of want to just go through it one more time. I think I'm going to do it again just because I forgot some of the lyrics in the second verse, so I didn't get those. But then we'll have like 3 layers and then we'll kind of play around with them, see what I want to use, how I want to stack them, and then we can talk about harmonies. So that's where I'm at. I did like 1 round of harmonies and it just like didn't work. So I walked around the block and just kind of like figured out how I want to do it. I think I really want to focus on the chorus. So it's like, petals blow by with the breeze, with the breeze, with the breeze. I think that's what I'm going to do. Blooming, blooming. It's a little tricky one. Then lower, blooming. I really wish I did choir when I was growing up. That really helped me in this situation, but I got some harmonies in. You can see got some stacked right there, and then these three are the full songs, and then I did a high harmony and a low harmony. Pretty happy with how that turned out. I am now going to move to recording my acoustic guitar. I want a couple more layers of guitar on this thing. This is a Grassroots guitar. My dad is a woodworker, and this is his second ever guitar. And I genuinely think it sounds so beautiful. I have my Shure mic on this side. I have my M7 mic on this side. I'm gonna do 2 takes. Here's to trying. That was so fun to play. These are like the moments that I like know the song well enough. I'm really getting, like, I can hear the drums, I can hear the harmonies, and I'm like replaying the guitar with it. And you just kind of hear it all to come together. And it's exciting. It feels really nice. This is like, I'm sure there's like dopamine or something that like goes off like fireworks in your brain or something. That was really fun. Yeah, the guitar sounding so good. That's really fun. I've never recorded my dad's guitar yet either. I've only had it for a few months and it's sounding so good. Okay. This is exciting. This is exciting. Okay, let's do my next mic. This is so fun. This is the fun part of the process. Okay, I'm very excited. I have 3 stacks of guitar, 3 stacks of vocals, 2 harmonies, and some drums. Now, I think I got everything. I know I tried to do the bass, and to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna add it. I know bass can be like the backbone of a song. Hence why I've been determined to figure out the gosh darn bass, but my computer did not want to connect to my piano. And I don't think I want to try. I'm going to think about it. I'm not going to do it today though, but I am going to go through each one of these layers and add some compression, update the EQ, and play around with the frequencies. Kind of like clean up the really low and the really high, and then figure out where I really want things to shine, because I imagine I have a lot of like the high E coming through the recorded guitar. I'm gonna start clicking away. I'm really excited with how this guitar was sounding in my ears. I added a bunch of different compressions, EQ. I tried to like clean up some of the like muddier sounds. I still feel like there is like a prominent fuzz to the whole thing, but I don't know what I'm gonna do about it yet. Let's listen through it. I want that main vocal to like stand out, so I turned down some of the background vocals. Our love just keeps I think it sounds pretty good. There's a couple things I'll edit, but I'm like,
I think it's sounding pretty good. I think I need to stop for the day though, because it gets to a point where you just like can't listen to yourself anymore. At least I do. Feels a little maddening. But I'm very happy with what I got done today. So we will end the day in this production day here.
Spring rain makes everything more green. Although scared, you convinced me to ride our bikes into the city. I've never felt more alive. We always get the best parking. The dive bar now knows our dreams. Times like this I still fall madly for you and our precious life. Pedals blow by with the breeze, a whole new shift in our bodies. Moments of feeling seen between you and me. Our love just keeps blooming. Tears in our eyes as we're laughing to season 5 of Schitt's Creek. A blissful moment, so relieving. You're my best friend, forever mine. Pedals blow by with the breeze, a whole new shift in our bodies. Moments of feeling seen between you and me. Our love just keeps blooming. Soaking up the lilac energies, holding hands as we're walking. Endless moments each spring to feel alive. In our precious life, you're forever mine. Pedals blow by with the breeze, a whole new shift in our bodies. Moments of feeling seen between you and me. Our love just keeps